Yeah, we were on standby. I think Hinton Brown, he's in Durban now, and he was my number 2. And we were scrambled after 2 bogeys at 30,000 feet. So we took off. He was my number 2, but somehow or other, I don't know how, he lagged and he got lost. But this was an emergency, a scramble, because we were on cockpit standby, sitting in the cockpit strapped in, and the engines would not start on the aircraft's battery. Trolley-mounted battery batch was plugged into the aircraft. So a mechanic was there. We pressed the starter, and as soon as the engine started up, he pulled the plug out of the aircraft and took the battery away. I had my throttle right through the gate for most of the climb, and got up there, and we were vectored onto the 2 bogies, which I then identified as Focke-Wulf 190s. I was coming up behind them, and they turned through 90 degrees, which was quite convenient for me. So I cut the corner and came up behind them, and got a nice squirt and hit the one on the left. And I saw the strikes, and he keeled over, started belching smoke, and went down in a diving towards the coast. And the other one, having seen what happened, he did a dive. And I saw the other one. The first one was belching smoke, so he wasn't going to have much of a journey. And so I cottoned onto the other one. I got him in. I was right on his tail, got him in my sights, and pressed my button, and it just went psh. Oh, no. Only air pressure was used up all the ammunition. This was at I think by then at 10 or 15,000 feet. We were coming down from 20,000. So then I was right behind him, and I thought, I wasn't sure whether I had a wooden propeller or a steel propeller, because the Spits had both. Yeah. And so I called Commander, and I said, I'm right up this guy's arse. Shall I clip his tail? And I got an immediate reply, no, bring your aeroplane back. And it was, I suppose, a bit courageous and a bit stupid suggestion in an event, because the moment 2 aircraft come together, even if you've got a steel propeller and you cut his tail, the chances of survival are, So they said no. So then I thought, well, now he was in a dive trying to escape at about a 45 degrees dive down towards the coast. And I pulled out next to him, and I came in and I tucked my wing in, and I flew a little bit of close formation with him. And I think he must have been about a 17 or 18-year-old guy. Although he had his goggles or his flying helmet on, you could see he was a youngster. And he must have pooped himself in. And so I tucked my wing in, and I flew a little way with him. And then I thought, no, this is a bit silly. I'm exposing myself. While I'm flying close formation with him, I'm not looking elsewhere. So so I pulled away and let him go. A handwritten note from the commander of the ground forces to say, congratulations, we saw what went on, and congratulations. Very encouraging for everybody.